Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marshela Tri Wardani. You can call me Sela. And my study number is 2122002. Today, I would like to present my material that is analyzing the movie. The movie that I want to analyze, the title is Joker movie. Okay, firstly, before I start my analyzing, let's see the trailer of the Joker movie.
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose. To bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile. No fear and sorrow, smile. And maybe tomorrow.
What's so funny? Freak? Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
Okay, next, I would like to share my analyzing of the Joker movie. First, let's talk about the main character. The main character of the Joker movie is Arthur Fleck. Arthur Fleck was an amateur stand-up comedian and a professional clown. He lost his job as a clown after being framed by a CO worker. Arthur was later repeatedly assaulted by various people and successfully tried to resurrect his career. He also lost access to his medication and therapists, causing him to succumb to madness and kill 3 men. Arthur's act of violence inspires protests in Gotham, where people dressed as a clown to kill the rich population of Gotham. He also killed his deceitful mother by smothering her, and decided to take on the identity of the Joker. The personality Arthur Fleck is an almighty INFP personality type. He is one of the few INFP villains to exist both in fiction and reality. He is overly sensitive and is convinced that only his views are valid. Unlike healthy INFPs, unhealthy INFPs are close-minded and resentful, which is what we see with Arthur. He comes across as self-righteous and is attached to the story of himself being misunderstood. Okay, and second, let's talk about the supporting character. 1. Penny. Penny is Arthur's mother. She is an older woman whose health is fading, making her practically bedridden. Penny is also obsessed with her former employer and is having a tough time accepting her fate. Arthur lives with Penny in order to take care of her. The 2 is Murray. Murray is a talk show host on the late-night television program which airs on in Gotham. He plays a role in Arthur's transition from a struggling stand-up comedian into the Joker, and the teaser trailer showed Arthur appearing on Murray's shows in his Joker garb. 3. Sophie. Sophie notes that she is a single mother living in Gotham and is a person of interest, possibly a love interest to Arthur. Sophie is beaten down by life in this city and feels as if the system is stacked against her and others in her community. 4. Thomas Wayne, the father of Bruce Wayne, who was famously shot dead in a alleyway according to Batman canon. In Joker, Thomas will be running for mayor of Gotham, but he is not popular with everyone in the city. In the Joker trailer, he's seen speaking out on the television news program against crimes committed by people in mass. And another scene shows protesters mobbing him in a subway station. Cohen took the role of Thomas Wayne after Alec Baldwin was cast and later exited the project. Okay, and the third, let's talk about cultural values. First, news. At the beginning of the movie, heard a piece of news about the condition of Gotham City and the steps taken by the Gotham City government in addressing the problem. In various eras, the news became a forum to find information. Is a culture that exists around the world. In terms of sharing the latest information, in America, radio is still used as a source of information, while in Indonesia, many people choose print media in digital media. And the second, let's talk about the bullies. In this movie, the Joker is seen working as a street clown who meets a group of young men who want to abuse him. In this case, the culture of abuse is often the case in late America, which is symbol or value that arises when a group that has a large number and strength will oppress small individuals who have weaker members and strength. And the third is freedom. In this movie, Arthur uncovered that when he was a child, he told his mother that he needed to stop at school since he needed to be a comedian in the future. It was expressed that in the USA, the flexibility of expression and deciding something within the future is exceptionally open without intervention. And the fourth is ignorance. Arthur was running after a group of unemployed people who ran away with billboards used in his work as clowns. But the people around him saw a different nature to Arthur. In America, as a very individualist country, this is considered something commonplace and inversely proportional to the situation in Indonesia that prioritizes togetherness. And the fifth is competition. While at Haha Company, while Arthur was picking Gary stuff, Randall and other friends sympathetic with Arthur for what happened to him. But behind it all, they competed with each other. This was demonstrated by Randall's behavior that gave Arthur a gun that got Arthur fired. In America, competition is a culture. A masculine in this dimension indicates that society will be driven by competition. And the last but not least is the moral. The moral of this movie is the biggest lesson I learned was don't judge a book by its cover. The guy has a big red smile painted on his face, but he is so sad. We make assumptions all the time. We think we know why someone behaves the way they do, but we don't always know. I'm not making excuses for all the bad things Joker has done, but merely reflection on what we can learn from this. Just like Joker has a background story, so do many people we can't judge. We can make many assumptions. We have to be careful, compassionate, and empathetic toward each other. We don't know their full life story. We don't know if someone is suffering with mental health problems. Okay, I think that's all for my material for analyzing the movie of Joker. I'm sorry if I have made many mistakes. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.